In the hills beyond the reach of the city lights, where the trees speak in hushes and the wind carries old songs, there was a village that worshipped leopards, not just for their beauty or power, but because long ago it was said the leopard king had taken a human bride and spared the village from extinction. Generations passed. The story became a folktale, a warning, a prayer, and then came Nia, a sharp-eyed, spirited young woman with laughter like rain and eyes that could stop a man mid-sentence. She was to marry Toba, the village blacksmith. They had grown up together, chased each other through maize fields, and whispered under the moon. Their wedding was to be held under the great Iroko tree during the full moon festival, when spirits were said to wander freely. But 3 days before the ceremony, Nia vanished. They searched everywhere: rivers, hills, old wells. Toba nearly lost his mind. The elders whispered it could not be spoken aloud, but some were already muttering, "The leopard king has chosen again." Then, just as mysteriously as she vanished, Nia returned. But something was different. She was barefoot, her hair wild, her voice lower. Her eyes, once a warm brown, now shimmered gold in certain light. She didn't speak of where she had been. When Toba pressed, she would only smile, slow and strange, and say, "Some dreams can't be shared." She walked with a new grace, fluid and feline. The village dogs howled when she passed. Birds stopped singing when she looked up at them. Still, Toba loved her, or at least the part of her that still seemed to be Nia. But on the night before the wedding, he followed her. Through the forest, beneath the moonlight, past the whispering trees. She walked as if floating. He stayed silent, and then he saw it. In a clearing surrounded by bones and flowers, Nia stood before a great leopard, its coat darker than night, its eyes burning with ancient fire. It bowed its head to her, and she, his Nia, knelt before it and purred. The next morning, Toba awoke at the foot of the Iroko tree, alone. No sign of Nia, just claw marks on the bark and a single golden hair curled around his finger. The wedding was canceled. The elders said nothing, but the leopards returned to the hills after that. They no longer hunted near the village, and every full moon someone claimed to see a figure standing at the edge of the forest, a woman with golden eyes, watching, waiting. And some say she still loves Toba in her own way, the way a leopard loves.